Hey, it's Annie. So today I thought we would do a chatty video. So grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, glass of wine. We're just gonna chat. I like to do these videos and I hope that you enjoy them. It just gives me a chance to chat with you and just catch up on what's going on. And oh my gosh, I hope my stomach doesn't start to grumble when I'm recording this. I might be drinking a lot of water. Yes, yeah. Does your stomach, why does it do that when have you ever been somewhere and your stomach starts it's really quiet and it's like, what the heck? I just ate. And sometimes after I eat, I get like that. Like my stomach gets really like grumbly and noisy and I don't know why, so. Okay. So lots to talk about. So I'm recording several videos today because my daughter's going to be on spring break next week and I don't like to record when anybody's home. I don't know, I just don't. I'm just not comfortable. I don't know why. I'm just not. So plus, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I was going to say. So I'm just not comfortable recording when they're home. So I am recording some videos ahead of time. Then next week, my daughter and I are going to do a couple fun things together. We're going to go to the lake, which it's not going to be that great of weather, but there's some really cute shops there in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. So we're going to go there. My husband is off. He's not going to come with us. It's going to be me and my daughter. And we're going to go to Lake Geneva. We're going to go to a thrift shop, maybe a couple thrift shops, an antique store. Why can't I speak store? So you're gonna come with us. I thought it would be fun. I love watching vlogs. I love them. I love chatty videos when people do chatty videos or vlogs. So yeah, I'm planning on sharing more vlogs and I want to get out and do stuff and just kind of come with me or with us or whatever. My daughter doesn't want to be on camera, so I'm not going to be showing her on camera. My husband doesn't either. So whenever I'm with them, you're probably not going to see them or you're going to see the back of them, and I have to respect that, okay? So let me tell you what happened today. So today, my daughter and I was taking her to school. And I was going to turn, this is a driving, kind of like my angels were with me today, kind of a story, okay? So I was driving and I was going to turn right, and this car just went, and I was like, ooh, you know? And then I saw the guy behind him. He looked like he was sort of going fast, but not really. Like I knew I had time to go. Like if the roads were slick, I wouldn't have, but I knew I had plenty of time to go ahead and turn and it was good, you know? So he was coming and I turned right. So we're driving, he's behind me, we're driving. There's several cars ahead of us and somebody ahead of us decided they were gonna turn left. So I was stopped, cars in front of me stopped, I stopped. The guy behind me stopped and we're sitting there for, I don't know how long, it wasn't that long, but somebody was gonna turn left. All of a sudden, boom! The guy behind me got totally rear-ended from the car behind that. And I saw them, after I heard that noise, if you've ever been in an accident, you know that noise, that impact noise, hit the car. I saw the car that hit this truck, because it was a pickup truck, it was a little car. The impact was so strong that the mirror was dangling. The rear view mirror was dangling. I was like, oh my gosh. And as soon as it happened, I could see the truck behind me was kind of moving because it kind of got pushed. When you get rear-ended, your car moves a little bit. So I was starting to move and I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get hit by a car. And we didn't. They both, as soon as it happened, the guy in the truck behind me and the car behind that person pulled over, drove to the side. So it did look like it was no, it didn't, I didn't see blood or anything that I could see. I didn't see anything. So they pulled aside and I thought, oh my gosh, and Angel was watching us, because if I had waited for that guy to go in the red truck, that would have been me in front of that idiot. That I say idiot because she was going so freaking fast. There's no way she was paying attention to what she was doing. It was unbelievable. I hope she wasn't texting. I'll talk about that in a second. So then when I was coming back after I dropped my daughter from school, I saw him, the man there talking to the police officer, and I saw the lady sitting in her car and she was on her phone. So, and I never saw an ambulance or anything like that. But even an impact like that, like it was freaking loud. I mean, the whole front end of her car was smashed. I don't know what happened for sure. I just said I hope she wasn't texting. I hate when people freaking text and drive. And if you're one of those people and I'm offending you, then I'm really sorry. But I really hate when people text and drive. I never text and drive. I don't even talk on the phone and drive. Okay? I'm just really against that. There was an accident not too far from us, probably, I don't know how long ago it was. Was it 5 years ago? I can't remember. This lady was painting her freaking fingernails while she was driving a car and killed a motorcyclist. Yeah, painting her damn nails. Really? Is it that important? I don't understand that. Like I said, I don't know what happened with the accident today. I'm just saying I see so many distracted drivers, and I've always tried to be like, I want my daughter, like I'm setting an example for my daughter, so she doesn't see me texting and she doesn't see me talking on the phone when I'm driving. She doesn't see me putting my makeup on when I'm driving. You know what I mean? When I'm driving the freaking car. Because I knew that someday she's going to be out on her own driving. And if she sees me doing that, you know she's going to do it because I'm setting that example. So I try to set the example for her with driving. So yeah, I'm really against that. She's a junior in high school, and she took her driver's ed when she was a freshman. But I don't know, she was like driving, and then I don't know what happened. Like she kind of lost interest in it. But I told her, I'm like, this summer you have to drive. And I think she's kind of nervous about driving, but I told her, I told her this, I said, I'm nervous too, because you're my kid and you're going to go out there. And I told her, I said, it's not that I'm afraid of your driving, I'm afraid of other people, because look what happened, I mean, even today. I mean, things happen. But I will say one thing, that when she goes to get a car, even if we have to help her and she pays us back or whatever we have to do, I want her to have a safest car she can have. You know, I'd like her to have a lot of metal around her. I don't want her driving a little car. I just feel like she'll be safer if she's in something that's bigger, you know? I mean, she doesn't have to have a honking big car, but I mean, like a nice SUV or something, you know, just something that's more metal around her. But it's scary, man. When your kids, oh, that's like the thing I dreaded the most, is when your kids are at that age when they're going to start driving. It's scary, but you have to let them go. I can't be like, I mean, that's just life, you know? And you just try not to think about it. You just try not to think about stuff like that. But it scares you, because I hear stories from my daughter and some of these kids and what they say about driving. You know, they take pictures of themselves drinking and driving. Yeah. That's what she tells me, that some of the kids that she goes to school, they do that. Isn't that nice? That's a nice thing to do, isn't it? Why are there so many stupid people? I don't know. So I am drinking more water. I have to show you this bottle, because this is something we're going to talk about today too. Expensive things. Oh, and cars too. We'll get back to. I'm going to be all over the place. But I'm trying to drink more water. My phone's ringing. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Phone ring. And it's in the room right next to me, so you don't need to hear the message on there. So anyways, I'm trying to drink more water, and I don't like to drink cold water. I mean, I do if it's really hot outside. I like to drink cold water, but it's not really hot here right now, so I don't like to drink cold water because it makes me cold. That's why I drink a lot of coffee. Not a lot of coffee, but I drink a couple cups of coffee a day, because I'm cold. So, but I've been trying to drink more water. So I'm like, okay, I need to start drinking more water. So maybe I should get like a better bottle or whatever, than just the water bottle that I had. I don't know, I'm weird like that, like a special bottle or whatever. So I went to the grocery store, and I'm like, maybe I'll even try a different water or whatever. So I saw this water bottle, and first off, I would never spend this much for water all the time, but I like the bottle because it's glass. I know it's stupid. I'm not going to walk around with this bottle because it's obnoxious, but just for at home, I like it because I know that if I drink, because I have two of these bottles, If I drink 2 of these, then I know, so I have to drink 2.5 of these a day, and then I know I've gotten all my water in. And I like it because I can drink, I can fill them like with water up like the night before. They can get room temperature, because I like room temperature water unless I'm hot. And then I can go ahead and drink them next day. So these are, this water is ridiculous. So this bottle is Voss, V-O-S-S. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I really don't even know what this, like what you would buy this for. Like, I don't know what you would buy it for, like, because it's like $3 a bottle. So, and this is a Voss water in here. This is water from my refrigerator. But I like that it's glass, because so many of those containers, the plastic containers there, they say that some of the plastic in there is not really safe to be reusing and drinking out of all the time, unless it's BP, is it BPH? Is that what it is? Free? I forget now, whatever chemical it is. But those are kind of expensive. Some of those water bottles are freaking expensive. It's like, really, for a water bottle? Why? This was $3 with the water. So I figured I could just reuse it. I'm not gonna, like I said, this isn't one I'm gonna be carrying around with, okay? It's obnoxious and it's heavy because it's glass, but I like that it's glass. And I like that it has like a really big opening there. So then if I want to put like lemon wedges or something in it, you know, and do lemon water, I could do that. And then to clean it, I can just, you know, clean it with vinegar and water, because vinegar is a disinfectant. So yeah, so I drink out of this obnoxious bottle, but I don't know what this is for. Like, why would you buy, like, would this be a bottle people walk around with? That seems crazy. Plus it's $2.99 for water, for one bottled water. I don't know. I don't understand it. Or is it, or do you get that? Like, I don't know what it's for. I don't know. I'm trying to process that in my brain. But anyway, yeah, I will tell you that this though about the water. Water's pretty good. It's pretty good. I have to admit, the Voss water tastes pretty good. I have to be honest. But I'm not going to be paying $2.99 for bottled water. Not when I drink 2.5 of them a day. Don't think so. Even if I had the money, it's ridiculous. Which brings me to another thing. Okay, so let's go back to the car. See, I told you it was going to be all over the place. I'll go back to the car and then I'll tell you, because we kind of ended that conversation. So I'm going to talk about something else. So I'm going to go back to the car. So anyway, so I was telling my daughter about, you know, about the car and all that. That I want her to save car. But when she gets a car, she's going to have a used car. Okay? I don't get used cars anymore. Whenever my husband and I get a car, we always get a brand new car. And I'll tell you why I think she should get a used car and why I get a new car. When I first started driving, I had a used car. And I think that's a good place to start. It's a little less expensive. Cars lose their value as soon as you drive them off the lot. But they're just more affordable if you can get a used car. It's always more affordable to buy. And I don't think that for her first car, she needs to have a brand new car. Just my opinion, okay? Because we're probably going to have to help her finance it, I'm sure, when the time comes. But we get brand new cars, my husband and I. The reason we get a brand new car is we will run that car to the damn ground. The last car we just replaced our car last, I think, spring, I think it was. We had our previous car was a Grand Am, Pontiac Grand Am. We bought it brand new when my daughter, right before my daughter was born. And we had it up until last year, so it lasted us 17 years. Yeah, 17 years that car lasted us. And it just got to the point that there were so many things breaking on it, and it was going to cost us so much money that we just thought, you know what, instead of putting thousands of dollars in an older car, we'll just put a down payment on the car and get a new car. So that's what we did. And that's what we do. The truck that my husband had before we replaced our other car, that one was like 10 or 11 years old, I think. So we pay off our cars, like we try to do within the first couple of years after we have it. And then we have no car, like we didn't have a car payment on that car for like, oh my gosh, We paid that car off in 3 years, so, and we had it for 17. So that's all the years we did not have. I hate car payments. I freaking hate car payments. I hate them. But I want to get a car. I just feel like I want a car that's new that we can have for years. I feel like if I get a used car, then it has a lot of miles on it already. And then it's not going to last us so long, so we're going to pay off that, and then we won't have as many years in between without a car payment. And that's what our goal is to get a brand new car and enjoy it until we can't enjoy it anymore, and then we move it along, and that's what we do. So we've been married for, oh my goodness, are we going to be married 28 years this year? Yeah, 28 years. We'll be 28 years this June, and we've only purchased, let's see, 1, 2, 3. This is our 4th car that we've had in 28 years that we purchased, and the one car was totaled, and that's the only reason that we got rid of it. It wasn't very old, but it was in a car accident. Somebody hit it, and so that's why we had to replace it with the car that I bought when I was pregnant with my daughter. Otherwise, we would have had that longer. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had as many cars. We probably would have only had 3 cars, because that's just what we do. We just we get a car and we will just drive it till we can't drive it anymore, and then we take care of it. We oil change and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I just don't, I mean, I know a new car, and we don't get the top of the line car either. Like, we get a mid-range car. We don't, because it's just a waste. You know what I mean? As soon as you drive off the lot, the car is worth less than what you paid for. It's ridiculous, So I understand why a lot of people get used cars because of that, but we just like to hold on to it for as long as we can. Which brings me to something else, talking about money, and I need to get a sip of water first here. So I'm going to get a sip of water. My hair is driving me nuts. I'm going next week to get my hair, I'm going to get my hair colored, and I'm just going to try to grow it out. I'm actually thinking of doing something really different with my hair. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do it, but I might do a different color. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know. It might not be red anymore. I might do something a little crazy. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. See if I'm brave enough. So I want to talk about something else, and that is I want to talk about designer bags. I kind of talked about that before, sort of, but I've always liked designer bags. When I was in high school, I had a Gucci bag, and I really liked that one. It was when, they just had the Gucci bags. They had the little G on it. I think it had like blue leather around the edges of it, and then the strap was blue. I had a job at the time, and I worked and paid for that bag. I bought it myself when I was in high school. I really, really liked that bag. And then, I don't know how many years later, I think I was out of high school, I wanted a Louis Vuitton bag, and I bought I don't know what it's called. It looks like a satchel. It's kind you hold like this, but then you could put the strap on it. And I had that bag. I had it for many, many years. I loved it, and I worked really hard, and I paid for that one. And then I think my mom bought me one. I don't know what happened to my bags. We moved, a couple times, and somewhere along the way, I don't know what happened to those bags, unfortunately. But why has the price of so many of these bags gone up? Because there's no way I would have paid for that bag myself. I almost feel like some of these designers only want people that have a lot of money to have these bags. It's really stupid. I don't understand it, because I just can't afford to do that. And so, but I like the bags that I have. So I have a Michael Kors bag that I really, really love. I don't wear it all the time, because to me it's just a bag that I like to, if I'm dressing up somewhere, kind of a bag, It's just not really comfortable for me to wear all the time, but I really like it. And then I have, what other designer bag did I have? I have my Henry Bendel bag that I love. I've been using that all the time lately. And I want to get another one. Girl, I want to get another one of his bags. I'm trying to be good. But I want to get a smaller, I want to get a smaller mini, because I just love that bag. And then I have one from Steve Madden that's not even leather. And I love it. It wasn't even that expensive, but it's really, I love it. I think it's stylish. I love that bag. I love that bag. And I know that for some people, like, because some of my bags, my Steve Madden bag was not that expensive. I can't remember. It was under $100. I think, what did I pay for that? I got it from Nordstrom Rack, and did I pay 30 something dollars for it? I think. I can't remember. I didn't spend that much money on it. But my Michael Kors was over $200, and that was, I got that at Marshall's, I think. And then I bought my Henry Bendel one. That was no, that was just under 200, I think. I think that was under $200 because I got it on sale. But that's a lot of money for a bag. I know that is. But what is it with these bags that are like $12,000, $20,000? Come on, are you kidding me? For a bag? And I'm no disrespect, but I've seen these bags and there's nothing great about it. Now, I know some people might say that with some of the bags that I bought, like, it's ugly and it was $200. I know, but I've seen, you can go to Kohl's and see expensive bags too, you know, at Kohl's, you know, or Penny's, you know. And I don't even think that just because you spend a lot of money on a purse that you're always going to get good quality. I don't think that's always the case. And what I mean is, sometimes you're going to get a little better, but are you really going to get a better made bag because it's $14,000 compared to like $200? I don't think so. I just don't. I don't know. I don't understand that. And then I guess there's a bag, and I don't even know how to pronounce it. Is it called? I think it's French, so I know I'm going to say it wrong. Is it Hermes? Hermes? Maybe you don't even say the H. Hermes? Hermes? Is that what it is? I don't have my phone. I don't get that. Like, why? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, you know what? I have to show you something really cool, by the way. Okay, you know how they have that, do you know how my stomach, do you know how they have that, what is that Google thing that you talk to it? I don't remember what it is. They have that commercial and like, you know, like, oh, can you buy me some flowers? And they, you know, whatever that thing is. What is it called? I don't know. But you can just use your phone, okay? So look I'm going to show you something. So see, I have Google on my phone and I have that little microphone. So I'm going to say, let me see if I can spell this right. Hermes bags. And it came up, see? Can you see that? Those are the ugly bags that are, oh, that one is over $1,000, but that one's probably a used one. Yeah. What's so great about, can you see that? What is so great about that bag? I don't understand it. Yeah, that one's $1,000 because it's used. But if you want to get a Hermes, I don't know how to spell it. I say it. I can spell it. Hermes. How do you say that? $10,950 for this bag right here. Can you see that? Come on, are you kidding me? Come on. Okay. Oh my God, I think that's ridiculous. I can see spending a little bit of money on a bag, but some of these get freaking ridiculous. Chicago.
Here's some information about Chicago.
See that? I like it. Now watch this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, it's almost like that thing that talks, right? Because you kind of do the same thing. You're just like asking her stuff. What is she called? Alex? I don't remember what it's called. You can do that with your phone. Google works. I know you're laughing at me. That's okay. So yeah, I don't understand why people spend so much money on a purse. I mean, like I said, I like some of the Chanel bags. I think they're pretty, but those are like over $1,000 too. What the heck? I don't understand it. So anyways, that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you today. I just want to chat on some things and just like, you know, just hang out together. So I hope you enjoyed our time together. And yeah, I'll be sharing some vlogs pretty soon. So you'll just be coming along with me and doing some shopping, hanging out together. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you give my video a big thumbs up, and let me know if you want me to do more chatty videos, if there's anything else you want to see. Let me know in the comments what you want me to share on my channel, okay? And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and my blog, whitelacecottage.com. I will leave the links below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.